This is your love reading for November 2017. This is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Rates, info, and email are below. Just send me an email. We can go ahead and set that up. Guys, I'm not doing alpha beta for this month because I have so much going on with the sun moon readings that I'm doing. I get really busy from now until the end of the year. And besides that, I mean, I don't really think that half of you are getting it anyways because you're skipping over the intro and then coming back and asking me what it's about. So the point is moot, and I'm like, why bother putting the effort in, if it's not gonna, you know what I mean? So, I mean, if you really liked it, then post up in the comments. If I see enough of a interest in it, then I'll definitely continue to do it. But for right now, it's going to be on hold, probably from now until the end of the year. So other things to mention, like I said, my 2019 Sun Moon readings are my playlist. So go check those out as they are going up. I'm doing those by request in the comments. Also, check out my 2018 Sun Moon readings from this year too, or last year, whenever you kind of view it, because I want to know how accurate they were, and if they were, then go ahead and post up in the comments because I'd like to see that. I'm on the Instant Go app, so download that if you would like a quick answer to a quick question, and I also have other readings on there available, so check that out. And I'll be doing weeklies on other social media. I'm trying to get into doing that more, so check me out, Instant Go, Instagram, and Facebook. I'll be posting the quickie weeklies. Other than that, I'll be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex, so make sure you click on that after this reading. So Aquarius says, Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please show me what Aquariuses have in store for them for love 2019 November and the period surrounding it? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as are intended to be read and say your messages as you intend them to be said for Aquariuses love November 2019 and the period surrounding it. Can you please show me prior energies to November for love for Aquariuses? We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Can you please show me energies they can expect in November? We have the Page of Pentacles in the upright. And then moving out of the end of November and into December, we have the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so let's start off with the Ten of Swords here. Okay, you guys came out of something prior to November, something that was kind of it was an ending. So for some of you, you're really dealing with that pain right now of what was going on. I mean, it didn't end well. The guy has 10 swords in his back. Obviously it was a very painful ending. It was the end to a cycle, but you guys are healing from it. You're coming out of it. Okay, it really is about growing after something traumatic happening or something that was deeply painful, learning how to heal, learning how to recover. Okay, so I feel like that's going on. We haven't pulled clarifiers yet, but that's kind of all I wanted to say about that. Now we go into the Page of Pentacles here. Page of Pentacles. This could be, for some of you, it's coming up with a new way to work on love if you're currently in a relationship. If it's not that, it could very well be for you single people that you are going to have a relationship through work, or a new love through work, or just new love in general that's very practical, that's very grounded because it's the Pentacles. And this is just the seed of a new love. The pages are always seeds to me, or the spark, okay? Not really the action in itself. For some of you, if you're single, it's not, you're coming up with some kind of plan on how you're going to go about love. So, let's say you're saying to yourselves, all right, I'm going to sign up on Match.com. I'm not promoting them, or I'll just say an online dating site. And I am going to really go at it from now until the end of the year because I really want to find someone. And that's the plan. And this is, how many people I'm going to talk to a week and whatever. You're going to kind of lay it out because you have a love plan in mind and you have an end point in mind, and that could be single or in relationship. You have a plan in mind in regards to love, and you're sticking to it, okay? And you have an idea of how to get it to start working, and you're gonna start making it work. Duh. Okay. Now, High Priestess here is in reverse as you guys move out of the end of November and you're going into December. So I'm feeling like this love plan isn't working out so well because the High Priestess can be about you having this It can be about suppressing something or not trusting your intuition, not believing in yourself, not believing in, what's inside. And the high priestess in a love reading can mean seeking out validation. So you don't feel good inside, you don't trust yourself inside, you don't trust what's going on. So you try to find external ways to be validated. And some of you could be lacking confidence in this regard. Some of you could end up being led down the wrong path. So in other words, if you're seeking validation, you might end up getting into a situation or a relationship with somebody you normally wouldn't, just because you're not feeling very good about yourself, or you're not listening to your gut or how things should be, or you want somebody to like you. Okay, so be really careful of that going into for the end of November going into December. Can you please provide clarification on the Ten of Swords? Why is the Ten of Swords here in reverse for Aquarius's energies prior to November 2019? Love energies, person, personality, perspective, person. Okay, so the King of Swords in reverse. Some of you might have actually ended, you might be recovering from a divorce. The King of Swords is usually matters of law. I think of him as a legal matter. You might be healing from a divorce, some kind of legal matter from somebody. Also, this ending that you had, part of the healing process, you're a little bit you're a little bit wary about who you're letting in. You're being a little bit mistrustful, so you're making sure with the King of Swords and the Nine of Wands that moving forward, you're not going to be taken for a fool. The King of Swords is about, truth and taking your emotions out of the equation and looking at things objectively and, making a ruling objectively based on this. He's also takes an initiative in regards to something. So I do feel the initiative is that you guys are recovering or were recovering and deciding, okay, I'm kind of ready to move forward, but now I'm going to be a little bit more wary about who I get involved with. Five of Cups in reverse is you coming out of it. So both of these cards, the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups, is coming out, healing. The Five of Cups more so is, coming out of suffering. For some of you with the Five of Cups, I often get you guys are going out with your friends again. They're helping you out. They're building you up. You're coming back to life. So you really are in a recovery period, and I feel like ready for love or ready to work for love, like we said here with the Page of Pentacles. Nestled in between those two cards. Can you please provide clarification on the Page of Pentacles for Aquarius? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do you have for the Page of Pentacles for Aquarius? Love in November. For love in November. Page of Pentacles again. Okay. So you guys definitely are working on something. You do have a plan, because here you're all recovered. You're all healed up. And now you're like, okay, I'm going to make it happen. And if you look at this Page of Pentacles here, if you look at her, she looks fiercely determined. She looks like she has a plan. She's like opening up the curtain and she's like, hells yeah, I got a plan. This is what's going to happen. So we have the Page of Pentacles again. You guys are whatever you're deciding on, you're deciding you're going to make it work. Whether you're going to make your current relationship work, whether you're going to find that person that you believe to be the one, your focus is on this. Being happy with somebody, the kids run around the yard, yay, look at all our cups. Being content, being fulfilled, being emotionally fulfilled. So this is what you guys are working on in November. You're not just going to sit around crying in your soup. I'm not getting that. I'm getting that you are making a very conscious decision to bring love into your life. But then, of course, this Nine of Cups comes along, which is screaming, caution, caution. So just make sure you keep your expectations realistic when you're looking for someone. The Nine of Cups can be very much about having having the bar so high. Like, it's great to want this, the white picket fence and the kids and all of this and that, but realize there is no fairy tale. There's always problems and things like that. So just, going out there, in this love plan, make sure that it's a realistic love plan. Okay. I'm not getting the other meaning of this card, that narcissist, ego, that kind of stuff. I'm not getting that. I'm getting that, don't have your hopes so high that that you're setting yourself up for disappointment. I guess that's what I was trying to say. Okay, can you please provide clarification on the High Priestess in reverse? Why is the High Priestess in reverse here for Aquarius moving into moving out of November and into December. Who is this person? What is this energy for the High Priestess? Okay, person, personality, perspective. Okay, we have the Three of Wands in the upright, the Magician in the reverse. Okay, so some of you might be, some of you are going to be led down a wrong path by somebody. It's kind of what we were talking about. You're not going to listen to your intuition in regards to somebody. And like I said, maybe because you need to feel validated, you need to feel like you belong, you need to feel good about yourself. You're going to hook up with somebody, or you're going to meet up with somebody who is this magician person. Very convincing, tells you what you want to hear, manipulative, tricky, not one to be trusted. Okay, but for some reason you're not listening to your spidey sense and you're kind of going along with them. And it's not going to work out. And we'll get back to why. But you ran into this person when you were Three of Wanding. That's when you were Three of Wanding is when you ran into this person. So this is when you were looking for more opportunities and you're expanding your horizons. So remember that work plan you had back here? Well, the Three of Wands was you putting it into action, looking at your ships and your opportunities coming in and considering like all these people. And you're like, oh, look at all these ships out here. Which one am I going to pick? This one or that one? Three of Wands is also about somebody picking somebody to date that you normally wouldn't pick. And I kind of feel like you did that and then it turns out to be somebody who's not so good. Somebody who, like I said, everything the magician is, which is, you know, the tricky, the shady guy, the used car salesman, you know, the guy that isn't presenting the whole truth. What you see isn't what you get with him. Okay. So, and you should have kind of listened to your intuition about that person, because here we have the Three of, so here you are wanting to feel good about yourself, seeking validation. I feel like this person's telling you whatever you want to hear, but then what ends up happening with this Three of Pentacles in the reverse is you realize that you're not valued. You realize you got into it with this person and they really don't value you. They don't see you for the great person that you are. And then you start to realize, you know, maybe this wasn't the best choice I should have made. Maybe this isn't, you know, they convinced me to be in this relationship. They made themselves appear to be something that they weren't. Excuse me, I got a cough. Something that they weren't. And then you're finding out here, really poor plan in terms of this love plan that you had here. I mean, it started off great in regards to your opportunities, but your choice of who you chose from those ships, I think, ends up being somebody that you could have done better off without. Okay, so just be careful of that. And to November into December, definitely post up comments if this resonates, and if this resonates, consider a personal reading. Rates, info, and email are below. Just shoot me an email. Make sure to click on the Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. And otherwise, I will see you Aquariuses for your mid-months. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye, guys.